Hiring always ramps up in the fourth quarter of the year. Are you ready for it? If you're looking for a first job or a new job, now is the time to start getting ready. In this video, I am going to share with you 6 tools that I have identified that make the process way easier for you so you can get more interviews, crush those interviews, and get more and better job offers. Keep it right here. This might be the most important video you watch all year. What's up, my friends? I'm Darren DeLuca, but you can call me the Ramblin' Recruiter. I'm a U.S. Army veteran, an author, a job coach, a career counselor, and I've been a recruiter for nearly 2 decades now. My passion is you, accelerating your career and finding the job of your dreams. The first step to doing that is subscribing. Click the bell to enable notifications, and you're on your way. So, let's get into it, shall we? Grab a notepad, smash that like button, and keep it right here. Just a quick note here, you're probably aware that YouTube changed the rules last year and they now require 1,000 subscribers in order to monetize a channel. Now, being able to monetize this channel would greatly help me reinvest in the channel. You know, maybe get a camera that doesn't also receive text messages and phone calls, like when I'm in the middle of filming. So it would really help me out. I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe, click the bell so you never miss another tip, trick, or tutorial again. Also, if you need one-on-one interview prep, coaching, job offer negotiation training, or resume review and critique, please consider becoming a supporter of the channel via Patreon. Sponsorship starts at $4 a month, and you'll have access to me 24/7, 365. The link to my Patreon is down below in the description. Please check it out and please consider becoming a supporter of the channel.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
When you're searching for a job, there is so much to take into consideration and so many different things that you should be doing. To be honest with you people, I really think we're heading for a recession. I think 2020 is going to be a down year. There are a lot of economic indicators that are not looking so good right now. Both in the employment market, the stock market, the real estate market, all over the place. I really think things are starting to look less and less encouraging. The job market is hot right now, but I don't know if it's going to stay that way. So if you're looking for a first job, or if you're looking for a new job, now is the time. Fourth quarter is always the busiest for hiring, but if you don't get an offer before Thanksgiving, it becomes really difficult to make anything happen until after the new year. Now, most people take their resume, post it on one of the job boards, they apply to a few jobs that they find online, and maybe if they're really on the ball, they might work with 1 or 2 recruiting firms. Unfortunately, if you do just this, you're missing out on about 80% of the job market. Let me explain what I mean. It's a fact that approximately 80% of jobs are found via networking and referrals. So if you're not including networking in that 30 to 40 hours a week that you're looking for a new job, you're really selling yourself short. You're missing out on the hidden job market, the positions that aren't posted or aren't posted yet, the ones that you're not going to find on the job boards, the ones that you're not going to find on LinkedIn. Now, in order to do proper networking, I recommend you make a list of target companies that you're interested in and start researching connections there. Get into your LinkedIn profile, see who you know that might know somebody, and start making connections that way. It's really worth your time to reach out to people, but don't just lob your resume over at them and expect them to find you a job. You need to provide value as well. Ask them if they're willing to schedule a call, meet for coffee, do an informational interview. You'll find that a lot of new opportunities open up for you if you take the networking approach. When you are applying for jobs, as a recruiter of nearly 2 decades, I always recommend you try to apply to every position you're interested in within the first 24 hours. The reasons for that are simple. Once the recruiter responsible for that position identifies a first slate of candidates, 7 to 10 individuals that they think have the skills that they want to take forward, they're probably not going to pay that much attention to the candidates that continue to apply over the days and weeks that follow. So it's really important. If you see a job that you're interested in, you've got to get in there quickly. This is where JobLift comes into play. So JobLift is number one. Sorry, my handwriting is pretty terrible. JobLift is a job aggregator similar to Indeed or some of the other job search sites like that. Now, what I love about JobLift is that they use AI and machine learning to refine an algorithm to provide really tailored job recommendations to you that you can sign up for email alerts to. Now, the link is down below in the description. It's totally free. There is no cost whatsoever to using JobLift. Check it out. JobLift has over 10 million positions posted, and you can set up customizable email alerts so that you get emails of the most relevant positions based on your skills, knowledge, experience, and desires. It can be emailed to you every day or on a weekly or monthly schedule, depending on what you're interested in. And again, this is totally free. The second tool I love for simplifying the job search process is JobScan. Okay, JobScan. Now, if you happen to have seen my video on resume keyword optimization, which I will include a link to up here, you know that your chances of getting a callback on positions you apply to is actually quite low, unless you've keyword optimized a resume. Now, if you take your master file resume and try to manually keyword optimize it for each and every position you apply to, that's going to take you forever and you're going to miss important keywords. JobScan can keyword optimize your resume for any job description in 2 seconds, and you get a 1-month free trial. Again, link down below. This is a tool you need to have in your toolbox. Number 3, Amazing Cover Letter Creator. I'm going to abbreviate that as ACL. Amazing Cover Letter Creator. Now, this is a tool, there is a cost associated with this, but if you're doing networking through LinkedIn and you're reaching out to potential hiring managers and new contacts, like I said before, you can't just lob your resume at them. You want to provide value and you want to provide a story. Now, this is where Amazing Cover Letters comes in. They will help you generate a cover letter that is really compelling, helps identify what the hiring manager's pain points are, and tells them exactly how you are just the person to solve that pain. Sometimes when you are networking, when you are applying to jobs that don't actually exist yet, in other words, you're tapping into that hidden job market, it is in fact the cover letter that will get you hired, not the resume. Amazing Cover Letter Creator is a tool that is a must-have if you want to tap into that 80% of the job market that's not available via job postings. Number 4, and definitely not something to snooze on, are LinkedIn Premium memberships. LI Premium. Now, LinkedIn as a company has a lot of different levels of membership that you can sign up for. It is pretty pricey. Just FYI, I have no affiliate relationship with LinkedIn. I use LinkedIn every single day in my career, and if you're not using it as part of your networking and job searching process, I think that's a mistake. Now, they have a lot of different levels of membership. The one that I recommend for job seekers is, of course, Career. It gives you the ability to see everybody that's viewed your profile. They give you some in-mail credits so you can reach out to people you are not yet connected to, and it identifies you as a premium job searcher for any jobs that you apply to through LinkedIn. It puts a little badge on your profile, just a little something extra to call more attention to you. Now, you can get a 1-month free trial. I believe they're still running that promotion. It seems to go on and on forever. Just caution, if you've ever taken a free trial from them in the past, you won't be able to get another 1-month trial on the same profile. LinkedIn Premium, definitely something to consider if you're tapping into that 80% of the job market that's not listed. Now, number 5 is a resource to help you prepare for all these interviews that you're going to be getting by following these steps, and that's the Ultimate Guide to Job Interview Answers by Bob Firestone. I'm just going to abbreviate that, Ultimate Guide. Now, Bob Firestone is an individual who has spent 15 years analyzing thousands of interviews, and he's identified the questions that most frequently trip candidates up. He's developed answers to those questions that are killer. They win every single time. This is especially important for you college students. If you're just getting started, if you're applying to jobs for the first time, and you don't really have any interview experience, I strongly recommend you pick this book up. Yes, there is a cost to it. I think it's like $25, $27. It'll be something that you can keep for many years and continue to use over and over and over again. Well worth your time, well worth the resource. Now, the sixth thing that I would recommend is becoming a supporter of this channel via Patreon to get access to me 24/7, 365 for job coaching, interview prep, resume review and critique, and anything else related to job search. Any other questions or issues that you're having, I'm happy to answer for you. So number 6 is support Ramblin' Recruiter. I really mean this, folks. I want to put myself out there to support you in your job search 24/7, 365. I want to be there for you as you need me, when you need me. Support for the channel starts at $4 a month. Really a very small expense. Consider it. So a couple of things. Number one, these are not the only tools out there. All right, there are other tools out there available for job search that can be really helpful. Leave me a comment below if you're aware of something that I've left off here so that other job seekers can see it. Number two, keeping up with the changes in the job market is extremely important. This is especially true if you're a recent grad or a soon-to-be grad who's getting out there for the very first time. I've heard a lot of people say that they're probably just going to sit tight for the remainder of 2019, wait till next year, get their bonus. I say BS. I think if you don't make a move now, you can probably expect to be there for at least the next 2 years. If you don't have a fully 100% complete, fully developed LinkedIn profile by now, I'm sorry, but you're selling yourself really short. 90% of recruiters out there are spending most, if not all, of their time on LinkedIn and less time on the job boards actually searching for resumes. So if I were you, I would strongly advise that if you don't already have one, create a good LinkedIn profile, including a professional photo, a nice headshot of yourself, and bring it to completion so you can start getting out there and doing some networking. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and subscribe and click the bell to enable notifications so you never miss another tip, trick, or tutorial. Do that and you'll be feeding the children. I've got 2 of them and they're hungry.
Did I really just forget that melody? When I popped off, then you gave me just a little bit of